to start off? Eddie, was today about the result rather than the performance?
Yeah, I thought it was a massive win for us. We needed it. I don't think it was our free-flowing best, but there was a lot to like about the resilience, the defensive mindset, the work rate, the commitment. So yes, sometimes it's not always going to be an open, attractive game, and I think today probably wasn't. Brentford made it very difficult for us, but we certainly defended very well, and it's great to see us keep a clean sheet.
A day like that, a game like that, does it illustrate why you've given Callum Wilson the contract extension?
Yeah, I think he led the line really well today. Probably not your trademark Callum Wilson performance. So I thought he held the ball up really well. He backed in well. He was a real physical presence, a nuisance for them. Took his penalty really well. Probably didn't have much in open play today, but as in clear-cut chances. But a brilliant display from a Newcastle number 9.
Where can you take pleasure from your team winning that game?
I take pleasure in the team winning. Yeah, preferably you win beautifully, but if you can't, then you win ugly. Yeah, absolutely. I've got no issue with that, because you sometimes you can't control how the game goes. Brentford's set play threat is an obvious one, but we dealt with that really well. We got our detail right, and I thought we minimised them to half chances as well. It was a strange game because there wasn't too much clear-cut goal-mouth action.
And the good news now is I think everybody off domestic ball, at least for domestic matters, ready for 3 or 4 days. You can enjoy that Champions League trip a little bit more.
I think we'll enjoy it a little bit more just for the fact that, yes, we've won and there's positivity hopefully returned to the squad. I think the players need to be able to play with freedom to be at their very best. I thought the crowd really did their best to help us do that today. I thought they were really, really good and understanding of our position and what's happened at the start of the season. So full credit to them for how they backed us. Really pleased that we were able to repay that faith with the win. And yeah, I think Tuesday now looks a different game for us. Hopefully one we can enjoy, but as always, we're there to try and show the very best level.
I presume joy is not a word that you will actually associate with your experience of it. I presume you will now be working flat out to come up with a run for AC Milan on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think yes, of course, but I think with how we've going to work now, I think a lot of our work has to be done in preparation for that. I think it's very difficult to just now suddenly switch to Milan. So we've been sort of working on different things and sort of increasing our workload in preparation before this game. So a lot of work's gone in. That's the beauty of the international break. You have 2 weeks to prepare, not just for one game, but for a lot of games coming straight after. And hopefully now we can get that right, because short turnaround and prepare well.
One more, sorry, I'm a bit greedy, but how proud will you be? How proud will you be to be the first Newcastle manager to lead a team out in the Champions League?
Yeah, I think, believe it or not, I've not really thought about it too much, because I think you go from transfer window to the start of the season, you put it at the back of your mind. But I think now it's here and it's the next game and it's the next challenge for us. I'll be immensely proud to lead the team, and I'm excited for the players. I'm excited for the supporters. This is going to be a great moment for us all.
Ian, hi, was your overriding emotion on the final whistle won the league?
Yeah, definitely. Got no problem saying that. It was relief, I think, for everyone connected with the club, for the supporters, for the players, because we are a very good team. I've got no doubt about that. But sometimes you need a result just to swing your way to show that, and hopefully that the result today will help us.
And you only made one substitution today. Was that almost like a consequence of what happened against Liverpool?
It was just my reading of that game. Of course, events affect you. I don't think you'd be a human being if I turned around and said the Liverpool game didn't affect me, because you have to analyse what you've done and try and learn from it. That doesn't mean I got today right. I just made an emotional decision during the game not to change too much. I thought the balance of the team was okay. I thought defensively we looked really good, and physically the players were coping okay. So lots of decisions, or possible decisions, going through my mind, but that's what I went with.
Dominic, in fact, how important was it to keep the side of the out after sort of extended run where you haven't kept any?
Yeah, it was really important. I think our defensive solidity has been a real strength. But very quickly in football, that can soon become a weakness if you allow it to. And I think we were really disappointed with our defensive display against Brighton. The players that stayed have put a lot of work into various aspects of our game in the break. I was really pleased to see the resilience and the solidity return to the team. Now that's just one game. We've got to make sure that returns consistently.
You made 5 changes to the side today, and then Anthony Walden swapped into the opposite wing. Just what was the process behind that?
There's a mixture of things. Of course, there's a few injuries with Joe Linton and Sandro picking up injuries on international duty. And of course, the lads that stayed behind trained very well. I said that on my press conference on Friday. There was a really good amount of work gone in, and I felt some of the players from that deserved to start today. Sandro, yeah, he didn't train with us, so he had a scan, he had a clearance session yesterday, came through that, so I was only going to use him in an emergency today. And Joe had a reoccurrence to his knee injury playing for Brazil in the second game, and it looks like he'll be missing for a few weeks.
Harry? Obviously, Anthony hasn't been right today. Is that one thing at all for you that you can move out there? He seems quite well.
I think with Anthony, one of the reasons we wanted to sign him initially was because he was versatile, and he could play as a number 9, he could play wide left, wide right, and possibly as a number 8. So players of that versatility are hugely important. I had no doubts of playing on the right. I saw him play for Everton there a number of times and very well. I thought he put a really good shift in today for the team. Yes, I think we'll see who's fit and available, and yeah, try and pick the best team to try and win that game.
Martin?
It's nearly a decade since the first time.
That's crazy.
Can you describe how he's changed as a person, as a player?
I'm just trying to think. As a player, as a person, no real obvious changes. But saying that, his life's changed totally, which I think is a huge compliment to him, really. So he's gone from when I first signed him to a Championship player to now an international, a Premier League player, a Champions League player. But his character is still the same. He laughs, he jokes, he's positive, he's kind, he's a really good teammate. He's a parent, and he's a really good father to his kids, and he's a husband. So a lot's changed in his life, but I think the general character around the person is exactly the same.
We have this kind of association with the players that you sign and look after. What do you think when you see him come on for England against Scotland?
Just really pleased for him. Really, really pleased. Every time any player really that you've had a relationship with and coached and tried to help on their way, when they do well, there's just a really nice feeling of warmth towards them, really. He's had a very, very difficult journey to get to where he is now. It's not all been plain sailing, and just the character that he's got, the positivity that he's got has helped him become an elite player, and I'm just delighted. And I know and I hope there's more there for him, because he's now on the very biggest stage, and fingers crossed he can do very well.
How hard is it for you?
Yes, but it's always hard to leave any player out, because every player wants to play every minute of every game. But then you have to make decisions for the team and for the player sometimes, even though he might not realise it's the best thing for him. And I'll always try to do what I think is best for the player and the team.
And what was your take on this disallowed goal and the penalty award?
Penalty, I thought, was a penalty. I thought Anthony was taken out by the goalkeeper. The penalty that wasn't upheld, I've not seen it again, Craig, so it's difficult, but you might have a better opinion than me. I don't know.
The penalty that was overturned?
Yeah.
Obviously, it seemed fair to be overturned.
Did it?
What about the disallowed goal? That didn't seem fair.
I just saw a melee of players. I genuinely haven't seen any replay, so I don't know. Obviously, I was hoping it was given. We needed. It was going to probably be that type of game, that type of goal that we were going to score today. It wasn't probably going to be a thing of beauty in context with the game, but it was given, and we had to accept it.
You said that before, so you were in your free throw best, and 12 on the way with Brentford 5. One here to capture everything good about your team. How far away are you from getting back to that, and what do you need to do? What's missing at the moment?
I don't know if it's a time for necessarily big analysis of our performance. I thought there's a lot of good today. I'd rather focus on that. We know we can improve, but I'll always say that if we had sat here and won by a big margin, And that's the determination I want to see in the players, that we have to improve every week. And if we do that, then we're a hard team to play against.
Just lastly, is Tonali fit for Tuesday?
Well, I hope so. Part of the thought of not risking him today, unless we absolutely had to, was to try and make him available for our next run of games.
Oscar, you spoke about positivity returning to players after today ahead of Milan. They've been beaten 5-1 by the rivals. So, assuming you're going to be going out there without any fear and
Yeah, I'm not too sure if you can overreact to results. We've won today. We're in a good frame of mind, but we're not over the top happy. And I think it's very important we control our emotions with another game coming so quickly. We want to use the positivity of today to help our performance. And for them, look, I'll watch the game. I'll analyse the derby, and that will help in our preparation.
quickly, Hugh, first.
Yeah, well, I was really pleased with the mentality of the group to keep going. It was a difficult first half for us. Second half, I thought we were a lot better. But there's key moments in every game, and small things can swing it either way. And our ability to defend their biggest threats of long throws, corners, I thought we did really well in that respect. I thought Nick today was excellent in helping us do that. And then I just think we've got enough match winners in the team if we can defend well to win games like this. Yeah, well, I always live in hope that if we produce our best performance, we can beat anybody. I do believe that. Bringing that A game, bringing that to the table at the very highest level isn't easy, but I back the players. And I know if we can reach that level, we can be a match for any team.
Just going to finish with Andy and then Jake.
Just going back to Callum, it's 14 in his last 17 games now. In the world of Erling Haaland and Mo Salah, is enough made of his goal scoring power?
It's difficult for me, as I say. I'm slightly removed from what you do talk about and how much praise he is given. I'd certainly like to see his efforts highlighted, because for me, he's not just a goal scorer. He's an all-round team player. His work rate today in helping us unsettle their backline was key. He never lets us down in that respect. He is a focal point and a start for a lot of our intensity after his initial work. So, and he lasted 99 minutes, whatever the game was played. So it's a testament to his fitness levels.
Just how nice was it for you personally and for the players as well to get back to the ritual of letting him talk to us?
Yeah, it's been a while, so I was pleased to get that picture taken.
Jacob, finish.
First start for Elliot Anderson on Saturday with Jason on Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought they both did very well. I think Elliot's deserved to start today. He's trained very well during the international break after his initial knock with Scotland, and so Sean's come back to form, as I say, during the international break. He had an injury during pre-season. It took him a while to get back to his best levels, but during the last 2 weeks, I think I've seen the Sean Longstaff of last year. In terms of leadership skills, yeah, I think Elliot's got a brilliant personality to play at the very highest level. He's not, for his age, he just sees the challenge. He doesn't see the obstacle in his way. I've seen him play better than that with the ball probably than today, but in terms of what we asked him to do, in terms of the defensive side of the game and duels and second balls, the nasty side of the game, I thought he did really well, which he's going to need to, and then his natural ability should take over, and we should see more of him.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.